What's up guys, we're back again with another self-help motivational video. This one today is called Being Ugly, My Experience. So it's one of the most viral videos on the internet. 20 million views 5 years ago. But like I said guys, there's always a silver lining. There's always a good thing whenever bad things happen. This guy, like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, actually got married to a woman who commented on his posts. So very interesting guys, you know, he put up this video, 20 million views. One woman said, I actually think you're quite cute, quite hot or whatever. And then he actually got married to her. So like I said guys, there's hope for everyone guys. All right, you know what I'm saying? And for a guy that has such low self-confidence to get married guys, anybody can do it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm gonna motivate you guys here. A little bit of red pilling for you guys. Let's get it, man.
So first of all, this is my microphone. It's quite broken, and I've been drinking a lot of this right now, so I'm sort of drunk, and I'm feeling really down.
Sounds like he's from like the Netherlands or Scandinavia, one of those countries from the Nordic regions. We're coming to you guys live from Ireland. Okay, he doesn't look very Irish or Celtic. He looks very, let's say, Nordic, I think.
Like, extremely down. And I will tell you why. It's 'cause my entire life I've been treated quite bad. I should also say, like, this is a warning, my English is not that good. And like, I'm just, I feel really alone.
So he's drinking, guys. That's his first mistake, all right? Lay off alcohol. If you guys are depressed, upset, anxiety, can't get a girlfriend, one of the worst things to do is drink your problems away, guys, all right? Straight up, man. That's a bad thing to do. I tell all my clients, quit the drinking, guys. All right, quit the drinking. And his English is fine, all right? Because he's drinking, he's in a world of self-pity and loathing for himself.
And I felt like I was gonna search YouTube for people with the same issue as me, and that is being really unattractive. And I've been having lots of issues with that, because every video I come across is with a really attractive or normal person, and they have no idea how it really is. So first of all, right now I'm putting up quite of a show. So if you think that I look pretty good right now, it's because I'm doing my absolute best to show you that I look good. It's also the cam. So first of all,
so right off the bat, guys, he's basically saying that he's not an attractive guy, which in and of itself, being attractive is subjective, right? I'll take a bunch of my friends, my guy friends, we'll look at 5 different women, you know, tall, fat, skinny, short, you know, whatever, young, older, you know, younger looking, older looking, and you'll come up with 5 different people who you think are hot, guys. All men have a different perspective, same with women, of who you think is hot. We get given this image in the internet. Oh, you need to be tall, dark, handsome. You need to be this big, tall, 6'8", jacked, strong, millionaire kind of guy. But that's not always the case, guys. Most women, you know, 90% of women are not, you know, super hot themselves, guys. Let's say, you know, they're not 10 out of 10 models. So it goes the same for guys as well, guys, you know, and looks is subjective. People might want like a strong looking guy. They might want like kind of a weak looking guy. They might want to look, you know, a shorter guy if they're not too tall themselves and stuff like that. So yes, I understand there are these basic metrics of like people, what we want to look attractive of. But I'm telling you guys, I used to think, oh yeah, they want this kind of guy. But realistically, man, it's kind of what comes out of your mouth. That's how you're going to make the most money. That's how you're going to be the most attractive. It's how you speak to people. And can you converse people? Do you have game? You know, can you talk to people? Can you converse well with people? Good interpersonal skills. So right off the bat, guys, a few things I would change from this guy. Actually, let's keep going until I talk about just his looks overall, because he'll go into it, I think.
my teeth are fucked up, and I'm pushing forward my jaw all the time. I have extremely much loose skin. This is nothing I can do anything about. I've been checking this a lot. I have so much loose skin, it makes me look terrible. I have a big forehead, and my hair is making me look really good. But if you would take away the hair, like, I got pretty bad posture, have a really big bulky nose, and my lower lip is a lot bigger than my higher lip. Like, my higher lip is normal, the rest is not. So I'm using my hair.
So this guy is obviously terribly insecure, guys. I mean, atrociously insecure. Okay, we're gonna get into it.
I'm letting it grow out so it covers, and then I use a hat to hide my eyebrows. Everything is like, I do not look good. I've never in my entire life had anyone telling me I look good. If I look from this side, like this, push forward my jaw, maybe on cam I look a little bit better, but people in person, they see my nose, they see my lips, they see my tooth, they see everything, they see this, they see that I'm not looking that good. I get so much critic, and I'm gonna tell you the story of my life, how to say it.
So we don't need to hear about his story of his life, guys. We already know everything we need to know about this guy, guys, right? Super low confidence, super, insecure, guys, as well. We're gonna get into that, guys. First and foremost, let's talk about the positives. All right, before he made this, I don't know how many subscribers he has, but he made 20 million views from this video, which is 23 minutes long. He's pretty much changed his life with this video, guys. This video at least has given him hundreds of thousands of euros, if not, could be millions, depending on how much his CPM is, but it's probably hundreds of thousands of euros. Now, we're gonna get into his look. So he first talked about his teeth. Okay, his teeth are fine, go to the dentist, right? You ever see Ronaldo before he got famous, guys? It's all about your money, right? Second of all, well, first and foremost, before we get into his face and looks, guys, because that's quite a feminine thing, right? Your actual facial features. Let's talk about your build, guys. The t-shirt is hanging off him. If you had guns hugging your sleeves, guys, right? You had a nice fitting t-shirt, it fit your chest area, your shoulders look good, your arms look good. Not only will you look better in a t-shirt, but people will also say, oh, that's a hardworking guy, so they'll immediately give you the benefit of the doubt without even looking at your face, right? You can be a jacked guy and get a lot of respect just off being jacked, guys. 1,000%. When I was 200, I think like 180, 185. I'm 6'2", 6'3". So when I'm like 180, I'm still shredded. I've always been shredded my whole, like really lean, right? Lean. But once I started to bulk up, guys, you notice the respect you get from guys. You notice also a lot more women look at you too, because, if you have, because I'm not sure how tall this guy is. He looks about 5'11", 5'10". He could be 6 foot tall as well. If you're over 5'10" or whatever, it doesn't really matter when it comes to your body physique. It matters your height. It matters about your physique, guys, right? If you're the skinny dude, a lot of time women, don't want guys that look just really weak and scrawny. And not only do they not want that, they'll also look at you and say, okay, this guy is hardworking, guys. You can just tell immediately, and disciplined. When you look at a guy who's jacked, it's immediately two things: hardworking and disciplined. Those two things, guys, you can't get that from any other facial feature. When women are naturally beautiful, they don't get that either. They just say, oh, they're hot. Like, they don't say they're hardworking or disciplined. But with men, we're lucky. We can build ourselves, guys. So when we build our bodies, they're like, oh, that guy's hardworking, disciplined. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. It's a great thing about men. We can do that. Women too can be lean and shredded, but that's a very extreme type of thing. Men, it's easy to get jacked. We have a lot of testosterone. We can get jacked. So get jacked, straight. First and foremost, get a nice t-shirt that fits you well, not a Champion. I don't even know what brand that is, guys. I'm not saying I look terrible, right? But look at the background of his house. He probably lives with his mom. You know what I mean? When you advance your life as well, I'm not saying, I mean, shit, I do too, but I'm just saying, when you advance your life, more women will like that, guys. When you have your own house, your own car, when you have your shit together, guys, women will like that as well. Straight up and down the board. Like, there's no two ways about it. If you live at home, you're going to have a hard time bringing women back to your house. You know what I mean? Unless you're in college like I did. You know what I mean? In college, you can do it. In secondary school, whatever. If you're younger, under 25, you can do it. But over 25, guys, harsh reality is, if you don't have your own place. I'm not talking about living with 5 other dudes. I'm not talking about renting. Having your own place, guys, that's nice and tidy, your own house, then that's going to be the most attractive. Lastly, let's talk about his looks. His hair, long hair in a man is very hit and miss. You either look like Jason Momoa or you either look like a freak. That's, for me, my opinion, guys. You know, the guys I know with long hair, handsome guys, you know, tall, strong, with the long hair, they look like Jason Momoa. But if you're a scrawny guy with long hair, you look like a flippin', I don't even know what, guys. You know, you look like a freak. You know, long hair is for women. You know, short hair is for men. Straight up and down the board. Unless, like, you have, like, you know, like I say, guys, you either look like a jacked guy with the nice hair, nice face, or else it just doesn't work at all, guys. You know, I know like 2-3 guys I know, friends, that have it, you know, they have it tied up, or else it's like long, looks great. Other than that, every single other guy that I've seen with long hair it doesn't look good, guys. You know, especially down to your shoulders, right? You either look like Jason Moore or you don't. Then we got the glasses. That's fine. You can wear contacts. The glasses are fine. No one's going to really be judged on that. Your nose is fine. As you get more jacked, as your face will kind of fill out as well. Your neck will get bigger. Your face, your head will actually get bigger as you get more jacked. As you gain more weight, you'll fill out more in your head, your forehead. Your forehead, I would just shave your head, maybe get jacked or get some tattoos maybe. Like, you can alter your physique as a guy to where you look, how you want to look, guys. It's not really that hard. Your lips and teeth are fine. Just go to the dentist. If get braces if you want, but you don't have to. Like, in my personal opinion, like I said, if you just did those 3 or 4 things, don't wear a hat, you know, maybe shaved your head, you know, or wear like a beanie cap or something like that. The hair just is awful, guys. You know, it's just terrible. He thinks that the hair looks good on him, and he still has it to this day. But you can do what you want. But I'm just saying, from my outlook, from critiquing you, that's what I would do personally. You know, you can take it for what it's worth. Like, I don't really care about fashion or anything, but that's how I would sort of style it, and I don't care about my style. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's coming from a guy that doesn't really care too much about style and looks like that, guys. Immediately just change your whole style a little bit, right? You know, you got to get fitted clothes, right? Especially if you want to look good.
Of how I've had it. And also, I should tell you, I may look quite bad, but there are people that have it hundreds times worse. So I'm not comparing myself to the worst of the worst. I'm just here to tell my story.
I like that, guys. He's pretty self reflective when he talks about other people have it much worse, which is true, guys. In life, I'm here in this nice apartment. You could be living in the slums, guys. You know, even though I'm not earning a ton, you could be living in the slums. You always have to think someone else is having it worse than me, for sure, guys.
Because I know lots of people on YouTube, they are like looking on these, they're trying to find someone to relate to, and they can't, because every person in the video is a girl, or it's a guy that looks decently alright, like he doesn't have a big nose or big lips or anything, he doesn't, it's always something. So let me start off by telling you the story of how I started.
You know, big features, guys, I notice as well. Like, I have big nose, big ears and stuff. I notice that the people with the bigger features, they're normally able to get jacked quite easily. I don't know if it's like a genetic thing. So, like, there's just certain things that you can critique. Like, you know, and if you do get jacked, it fills out those body parts so they don't look as big. You understand, guys? So you have to critique your body. If you look disheveled, you're small, you know, you hate your physique, hit the gym, guys. Just immediately get jacked. Right off the bat, if you're depressed, anxiety, hit the gym. That's it, guys. That's the only thing you can do, which overnight will make you feel great. The only thing, start up jiu-jitsu, judo, boxing, kickboxing, anything like that.
Started getting called ugly, so I had a very big trouble having.
And guys, he said I started getting called ugly. Who cares? Guys, you think I give it a... Bro, I can't swear on this channel. You guys go over to my Rumble. I go crazy over there. I don't give a F what people think about if I'm ugly or if I'm good. I don't care. I'm not having sex with the guys. I'm trying to get with women. You understand, guys? So I don't care about that. All right? I'm trying to look good for my girl. You guys are too goddamn concerned about your looks, right? This is the most feminine shit. I'm sick of seeing these dudes, right? You guys need to, like I said, get your body right, get your money right. Then all the women will damn sell their soul to be with you. They'll do anything to be with you. You understand, guys? You guys have it all backwards. Oh, I'm gonna get this shitty job that I hate and get the money, and then I'm just gonna be this broke nerd, this kind of nerdy guy who's gonna be. No, dude, that's not how you get it. You gotta get your body right as well, man. Get your fashion right as well if you have to. All right.
Having friends as younger, everyone always avoided me, found ways to get rid of me, and I sorta didn't care back then. And I got some friends when I was maybe. How old was I? I think I was like... I'm sorry if this takes time. It's hard to talk to me about. This isn't scripted or anything. This is actually real.
None of my videos are scripted as well. I like this, guys. I don't like YouTube videos that are scripted, like straight up, guys. I don't really watch YouTube videos that are scripted unless they're like Mr. Beast videos. But
I
yeah,
was around 13 when I got my first serious friends. I was 13, 12 to 13. And they were like 16 to 18 beautiful alpha males. And like they were the first ones to start calling me ugly. And
you see, that's the thing, guys. They're not alpha males. You know how I know they're not alpha males? Because they wouldn't call you ugly if they're an alpha male. Okay, the beta males stab you in the back. They do this. They connive. They try and get at you, call you these little names because they can't fight you. Try and poison your name because they can't fight you. Right? The alpha males bring you up, guys. They make you feel good about yourself. Hell yeah, let's get it. What we hitting today? Let's get it. Let's get after in the gym. You know who doesn't like that? The little beta males. Oh, I don't like the way this guy's so alpha. So you need to change your mindset there, brother.
that was quite a shady neighborhood. So it's like they were with me because my mom gave them cigarettes and stuff. So they were like my guardians, sorta. And they were the first people to call me ugly. And things went on. And I ended up in school. I remember the first time I was never like caring about girls. Girls were like meh. Because I remember being young, they chased around the other guys at the schoolyard. And they were like pretending like the girls were trying to kiss the boys. And the guys were like, ew. And I remember how they all chased each other. And no one chased me. So I was just standing there being like, what the fuck? I guess there's something wrong with me. I was like the only one at that time that was like, oh, I sort of wish a girl would chase me, but that didn't happen. So yeah.
Well, what I don't like about nowadays is the over sexualization of kids and stuff. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, I didn't get with women until I was like 18, 19, guys. 19 years old, right? You know, people would say, oh, man, dude, I can't believe, you know, that's crazy. College was great, all that stuff, guys, up till now. But up to that point, guys, I was a late bloomer. You guys gotta understand, man, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that under the age of like 18, 19 anyways. It's first of all, it's illegal. Second of all, it's weird, guys, right? You're not focused on the right things, guys. You gotta focus on your career, focus on what the hell you're gonna do later on in life. This is a lot of the reasons why people, they act all like tough and stuff when they're in school and in college, and then they're just like nobodies for the rest of their life. You have to actually get on your purpose, guys. Work hard every single day. All right, don't be just peaking in secondary school and high school, and then peaking in college, and then university, and then just being a nothing for the rest of your life. It's a loser mentality, guys.
Let's see. I should just cut to the chase. When I was 15, I started liking girls, like being interested in girls, and God, this is so difficult. This is so difficult making. Because I'm also drunk, and I don't really know if I want to make this. I'm trying to do this anyway. So... okay, wait. I need to get into the... Whew. Okay, so...
You know, one of the things as well about being a little bit tougher and a little bit more, you know, alpha, we'll call it, you know, is hanging around with people that are tougher like that. Like if you hung around with Kobe Bryant and David Goggins and, you know, Jocko Willink, one of these guys all day, every day, you'd be a monster, guys. You'd be tough as nails. If you hang around with like these feminine dudes all day, that's what you're gonna be, man. I don't even want to be around people like that. Like honestly, like little soy boys and stuff. No, dude.
When I was 15, I realized that I wanted to have love in my life. I was 15 years when I realized I wanted that. And like the amount of people that rejected me is astonishing. It's unexplainable. I remember I was 15, I went to school, I was socially inactive, I was a bit overweight. That's where all this comes from, because I was a little bit on the overweight side. So I was a bit heavier, not much heavier, but I was heavier. And let's see, I think the total sum from when I was 15 to 17 was well over 400 or 500 girls that I wrote with, that
He tried to hook up with 400 girls at 15. See, this is the problem, guys. What I'm talking about. I wasn't even looking at girls till I was like older. You guys gotta understand, man. This isn't the over sexualization. They think that you should be having, hooking up young and all this really perverted weird shit. Don't even worry about that stuff, guys, till you're older, man. Like I said, 18, 19. Then it's like, okay, but you're trying to focus on where you should be in life. None of this bullshit. Like, this is all like, and I see the people that do that now. They have kids and stuff, and it's like, dude, you literally peaked, and then now you're just nothing. Nobody wants you anymore. You're just fat guy or skinny guy. Like, you have to continually progress. This dude is just, I don't know what. Why would he write to 500 women? Like, I don't understand. Like on Tinder or something.
tried to get into a relationship with, and
500 people.
that's not normal.
Bro, I didn't even kiss a girl until I was like 18, 19. Like, honestly, like this dude, like, bro, this is very, very. Just odd, guys. Odd. You know what I mean?
Girls, I've never gone for the normal attractive girls. I knew from the start, like, they are not for me. They set these standards that are so high. They want attractive guys that are smart and
See,
fun.
this is what I said. His mindset is completely off, guys. That's actually not true. I go to the pub all the time. I see fat dudes. They have lots of money though. I see the quote unquote, you'd say, not the best looking, most attractive guys. I don't really know. I'm not gay, so I wouldn't know, but I'm saying the guys that you think, oh my god, how does that guy, and with the most beautiful women. So it's nothing to do with looks, guys. I'll tell you that much.
Funny and everything. So I set up, like, I tried to write with girls, and I wrote with girls that were overweight, that didn't look so good. Some of them had a big nose like me, some had big lips, some had shorter hair. I even wrote with about, I think it was like three girls that were handicapped.
Oh,
No, this time I was between 15
bro, come on, you're trolling, bro.
to 17 years, so I was quite young. And
I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. Bro, you gotta be trolling.
every single one called me ugly. Every single one. And some of them were straight up honest with it and said that you're not my type or you're ugly. That's like, if someone says you're not my type, that's the nicest way someone can say that you're ugly. So always heard, you're not my type. So that's something I heard a lot. And after 2 years, I gave up. I simply gave up totally. And when I gave up, I started to care more about writing with people who had it difficult, who were sad, and who didn't have it easy. And that's when I first met the first girl in my life that wanted to be with me.
Okay, here we
And
go.
I spent 7 years with that
Oh,
girl,
wow.
and I regret it very much.
Hmm.
Because that was a girl that treated me so badly and was just using me. She called me ugly. She forced me to walk 5 to 10 meters behind her. She'd never hold my hand. She never kissed me. She never did anything to show appreciation of me.
See, and this is the thing, guys, as well. I got so much to say in this video, man. You don't hang out with girls that don't want you, guys, right? Or that do mean stuff to you, because only hang out with women that actually want to be with you. Now, obviously, if you're just trying to get laid and stuff, it's a little bit different. You can, just get with women or whatever. But if you actually want a girlfriend relationship, actually be with a woman that actually likes you, guys, because if not, your confidence will be so low. And it doesn't matter if you're the richest guy, all the muscles in the world. It doesn't matter how confident you are in yourself. If you're with a woman and she's treating you like SHIT, your confidence is going to be horrendous. I used to hang out with people, and people would be getting with their girls or their exes, and they'd be all mad and stuff. I'm like, dude, don't sweat it, right? But at the same time, that the confidence is going to be so low because, they're friends with these women, and they see the women that they're trying to getting with these other guys, and they know that they're not like that. So your confidence just gets driven lower and lower. It's crazy.
She just simply used me. And it was not a good relationship. She never cared about me. She was always angry, aggressive. And for the first half year, she didn't really want to be in an actual relationship with me. She just wanted to be with me. We had sex and we had fun, I guess, sorta.
Yeah, so he's not like an incel type of guy. Like, I didn't think that at all. Don't know why he has to clarify that. He has to clarify that he's not a virgin because he's insecure. Like, dude, stop being so insecure. This is the problem with the internet, man. Everyone's just so damn insecure on the internet now. It's unbelievable, guys. The most insecure people, though, don't put themselves on the internet. They're the most people with the biggest egos because they can't get critiqued by other people, guys. You understand how that works? Yeah, it's true.
Except when we went outside when I was forced to go behind her. And then we went into a relationship, and she did everything for, I think it was 3 or 4 years. She forgot my birthday.
Damn.
She was cheating on me.
Damn.
She was flirting with other guys online.
Sheesh.
She was... I always did everything I could. When I gave her 20 minutes massages on her back every day, even though I was sick. I am sick in my body as well. Like, I'm not gonna take that up right now because it's not that major. But back then, it was when it sort of started. So I was not really feeling that well. I was weak. I was sad. But I gave it my all. I tried to be a good boyfriend. I gave her massage. I bought her presents when I had money. I spent my time with her.
Dude, I have no doubt. This guy's a good guy. He's a great guy, but you gotta understand, go where you're wanted, guys. You know, I've left friend groups because I'm like, I'm obviously not wanted here. Even though, like, in the future, you might be able to rekindle friendships or relationships. You know, just know that kind of, you know, a snake can shed its skin, but it's still a snake. You know, that kind of phrase. People still have that kind of mentality. So I try and definitely stay clear of people like that. You know, even if it's good, you know, just know in the background you're like, maybe I'll be cautious. You know what I'm saying? So you just weren't obviously liked in that situation, brother. That's okay. Keep moving. Keep pushing.
I altered my personality for her so she wouldn't feel that it was very weird. I tried my best to be the perfect I could, and she always told me, you're not enough, or like, you're not good enough, or things like that. She always told me that. And this is how it was for about 3 years.
I mean, I'll give you this piece of advice, guys. If someone says anything negative to you, relationship, guys, girls, just leave, man. I just get in my car and just go home, like, and just go hit the gym or something, and just say, they're, you know, beta males, sissies, or whatever. Like, just put it back on them, guys. Don't ever internalize this insults, guys, because that's obviously their insecurity. If some girl says you're not good enough, I'm like, all right, bounce out of here. What is with these? I don't understand it, bro.
For 3-4 years. Then I moved. And she didn't move with me. She was like, it's not worth it. If you move, it's over. So I moved. It was over. And then she started calling me and being like, you should take me back because you are unlovable. I remember those words so clearly. You are unlovable.
That's whack, guys. You know what I mean? Everyone can find love, guys. There's like, 8-9 billion people in the world. It's fine. You'll find someone, but there's always someone else. But it's just like, guys, chill out, man. You know, try and work on yourself first. This guy's trying to pursue women when he's not working on himself. You have to work on yourself before you pursue women, guys. All right, women don't want a brokey that lives with their mom. I'm telling you right now. You'll get them with the body and all that, but you won't stay with them, guys. I'm telling you that right now.
That's the worst thing I ever felt, and I was like, screw this.
Good.
Nope. And I was alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere in the woods. It's a movie, I know, but I was literally living in a cabin. I have an actual video of it when I recorded, like, back then, because I have other YouTube channels. This is a new thing. But, like, those are for gaming and stuff like that. Anyway, I was living in a cabin for 4 to 5 months, all alone. And she called me, it was after, like, a few weeks, the first month. She was like, take me back, you're unlovable, you should be with me. I was like, nope.
Good man.
And that's the first time I started writing again with new girls. It had been 3 years, or almost 4. I had lost weight.
Good man. Now, when he says writing with girls, I'm not trying to be facetious and funny here. What is he talking about? Does he mean he's like back living in the 1980s where he's like writing like email, like not emailing, when he's like writing with the pen and feather, like, you know, with the feather and the pen, like, and kind of writing scripts and writing on parchment paper to women? Or is he like texting women like on like Tinder or whatever? I'm guessing that, but why does he say writing? I don't understand.
I had
that's another issue, guys. Don't meet women over text or the internet, guys. That is the worst thing, guys. It always ends badly. Always meet people in real life, because you just know that if you're meeting people over text, you don't have the confidence to actually go up and ask a woman out, guys. And I'm not talking about in the pub, guys. Go to the grocery store, go to Tesco, Dunn's, what do they have in the US? Costco and Walmart. Go to these different shops, guys, and just go ask women out there, or swimming pool, or at the gym, or somewhere that you find enjoyable, at the mountains. Maybe you're going for a hike in the mountain. Don't look for women over the internet, guys. It's not good, bro.
Started exercising more.
Good man.
I was a bit stronger.
Good man.
Things were a little bit easier, like living, and I was also developing my alcoholic problem.
Okay.
I mean,
well, that's not good.
you can't say alcoholic because it's not that bad, but like I was drinking a lot. Anyway, I lived in that cabin, and I started writing with new people in my area, which was really not many. I had to like take the closest town. It was an hour away, but like I managed to find a girl there.
Dude, is this guy living in like the Middle Ages, or like Oblivion, or like where is he living that he was writing to women? Like, I don't understand. Like, where is this, like in Norway? Like, where is this based? I have to find out where this guy's living at, because it sounds like he's in the middle of absolute nowhere, guys. Seriously.
And by that time, I met her. We were just friends. It was chill. She was actually a terrible human being. She was like, she only cared about money.
This guy sure can't pick him. I'll tell you one thing, guys. If your woman is bad, it's a reflection of you as a man, right? That's literally a reflection of you. Like, you kind of critique, and men kind of critique and kind of mold women. Like, they don't like, you know what I mean? It's not come like ready-made meal type of package, you know what I mean? Or whatever, however you guys would say it.
Oh, people, look, she wanted to have a guy that took care of her and all that. So I didn't really feel anything for her. We were just friends.
All women want someone that's going to take care of them, guys. That's a fact of life.
But in the end, she was 17 and I was 20. So it was like sort of... So like, I remember I bought lots of alcohol to her. And she was like, keep some of this. We're going to use this later. And so I kept some of it. And she then one time visited me in the woods. She spent her night with me. And we laughed, we drank, we had fun, and we had sex. And that's the first time I felt accepted I felt like I had hope in my life. I really felt like there is hope for me. Like there's someone for everyone. I really felt like there are people that will look past.
I don't like that, guys, because, you know, never have one-night stands and stuff like that, because alcohol is not good, guys. If you're getting women through the use of alcohol, it's probably not the best way, guys. People should be sober, right? Just straight up. You know, I'm sure everyone's had some sort of like non-sober experiences, but for the most part, you should be getting people when they're sober. Like,
your appearance, and that's sort of right. There are people out there who will look past how you look and be with you even if you're unattractive. And it doesn't even matter to what degree of unattractive you are, because there will be girls that will not really care.
That's very true.
The problem is finding them, which is, I would say that depends on the country. If you're in a country with extremely lots of tourism, extremely good economy, everyone are decently rich, like everyone are decently beautiful, all that, maybe it's time to look into future plans and move to another place where you can find more unattractive people. Cause
yeah, that's really bad advice. This guy, I mean, I like him and everything's a great guy, but king of bad advice. Like, guys, the goal is at your doorstep, man, especially with the internet and stuff in terms of business and making money. But you can just walk out your door and improve yourself. If you're living in a country that's America, any Western world, Australia, Europe, anywhere in Europe, guys, right? I'm in Ireland, I think I've said that. Like, you're blessed, guys. You know, you have all the resources to actually, and all the you know, social mobility to actually improve in your life. Like, there's massive social mobility in a lot of these Western countries, guys. Huge, like. You know, I don't know why you'd be moving to Thailand. There's actually a phrase for that Westerners, when they move to Southeast Asia and Europe and Thailand, places like this, it's called LBH, loser back home. So he can't find a girl in his Western country, so he moves to Asia and finds a girl. They have a phrase in Thailand, it's called loser back home, LBH, loser back home. Isn't that crazy, guys? So even they know over in Australia or in Asia, Southeast Asia, that people move to those countries just in the hopes of finding women that can't find women in their home country. So then you'll even have a harder chance. You know what I mean? So No, guys, that's not how it works, man. You gotta live with the consequence. Live with the shit that you have at home and make it better, guys. Improve yourself.
That's sort of what you want. Anyway, this girl and I was friends a few weeks, and or were well friends with benefits, and then we sort of broke contact and stuff. She was one of those people that were like, I get bored of people easily, so it was like, eh. So we didn't really stay friends. Anyway, after that time, I sort of got really annoyed of being alone, and my ex wanted to come and visit me, the girl I was with for all those years that treated me so bad. And I was so weak, so I said okay. And I spent another it was about 3 years. I've spent 7 in total with her, so it was about 3 more years with her. And those years sort of improved quite a lot. They were a lot better than the first 3 years, so it wasn't that bad.
The reason why they improved is because when she went out and went to be single and went to find somebody else, she realized that she couldn't find somebody else that was better. That's why she came crawling back to you. You understand? Right? These are very simple. This is very basic knowledge of relationships and dating and stuff like that. That's why now she's being not as crazy, right?
But it didn't work out because I was so unhappy. I was extremely unhappy. It felt like we had nothing in common. She was always angry, moping, complaining, and she didn't feel good, and I didn't feel good. We were just tearing each other down, and I couldn't forget all the things in the past. And like we had nothing in common except just being angry on each other. So we broke up, and that was about 5 months ago now. And I moved past everything quite easily. So 1 month ago, after we broke up, I started to try and date again. And the bombardments of you are ugly or not my type was so unreal. I can tell you a few things that I've been through.
People were texting him that you're ugly over the internet? That seems insane.
I've met people that are girls that are extremely overweight and don't look well as well, and they tell me, you're not my type, you're way too ugly, or they make up an excuse like, oh, you didn't text me the same day, I can't have you as a contact. And
yeah, because women date up and men date down, guys. That's pretty much how it goes. Women date up because, now he's saying you have these objectively obese people saying like, I want to be with a guy that's like, big, tall, strong, athletic, 6 figures, like all this stuff, right? That's basically what he's trying to say is the case now. The standards are a bit too high, but you can just raise those standards yourself. Just raise your standards, dude. Just raise your standards. Like, just work hard for it, guys. There's no point moping about it because that's how it's gonna be, man. It's never gonna change. So
they do anything to get rid of you. And then there was this time when I had a date with a girl, and I had spent lots of money on making a perfect day together. Like, I had set up everything perfectly, and I went on the subway over an hour, and I stood on the train station, and I looked for her for 2 hours before I was like, okay, she gave up. And then I went home, and then she wrote that when she saw me, I was so ugly, she didn't have the encouragement to talk to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I've gone on dates before and I've met them and I said, I actually just parked the car in a double yellow because I wanted to come see you on time. Let me go repark the car. And I dropped down gears, got my ass home, guys. You know what I mean? Because the women lied on their profile. So if you guys lie on your Tinder profile or whatever, or your internet profile, like I said, don't ever meet people off the internet because they don't look the same in real life. Right, or Instagram for that matter, then yes, absolutely, I would leave as well because people are lying, all right, and you might be lying on his profile. So,
and now I made an algorithm for a site that's like Tinder, but it's called Badoo. It's like Tinder pretty much, where I automatically love every person, no matter who. It's like a special algorithm for a program that I made, so that I click a button and it likes 600 people every day, which is the limit. And I've done that for over 10 days, so I know easily it's over 6,000 people that I have liked on that side.
Like I said, guys, his whole problem is stemming from not going out to talk to women in real life. And the funny thing is, guys, the only people that will judge you from doing that are not women. It'll just because women will think, oh, that guy was pretty alpha to come up to me in the middle of the day and come talk to me. It'll just be these beta male guys. Oh, I can't believe he's like talking to the women in real life. You know what I mean? And like that's the kind of guys that will kind of make fun of you and nobody else. Like, so don't even worry about that. Don't trip about that. But yeah, guys, going up and texting people all day and this whack. Just go up and talk to them in real life, guys. Seriously, them women I'm talking about. Jesus.
Like and wants to write with. No one, not a single one has responded. Not a single one, even though I put on the best photos I can find. Not a single soul wants to reply or write or give a person like me a chance. So where am I standing in this all right now? Extremely depressed, extremely sad, feeling like giving up. I have sort of given up a lot on many things.
Never give up, brother.
And all these events through the years have made that I haven't been able to live a normal life because my friends were commenting on me not looking good. My family's been commenting on it. Everyone's always pointing it out. And I get so frustrated, sad when people look away. They are like, no, we don't want a guy like you as our friend. Like,
That's fine. Then you don't want them as friends, guys. You know what I mean? Don't accept people that don't want you as their friends. Then level up, and then they'll come back to you in 2 or 3 years, which happened to me too, guys. Now I have old friends hitting me up because they're complete losers and they didn't do shit for the last few years, but I'm leveling up. That's when you make friends, guys, and people come to you then. You understand?
And I'm currently in a situation where I'm waiting for plastic surgery because that's the only way.
No, it's not. That is whack, dude. You don't need plastic surgery. You look fine. Get jacked, dude. Shave the head. Lose the glasses, lose the hat. That's it, bro. You look fine then. That's it, bro.
And I'm telling you this right now. If you're unattractive, the only way for you to get a normal life is to work, earn up money, or go to the hospital, get psychiatric help. And if it's severe enough, they will give you free surgery or whatever. Get the surgery so you look better. You don't have to be a model. Just get the flaws out.
Yeah, this is the whole feminine kind of male thing they're pushing on men. I see men getting all these hair transplants, and I was talking to my friend, one of my best friends, Legend, and he was being honest. He was like, yeah, man, if I started to lose my hair, I would get it because it would make me insecure. And I'm like, okay, that's fair enough for you, but for the majority of people, guys, just rock it. Just wear a beanie or just rock it, guys. Get jacked, get tatted up, whatever, get blasted, you know what I mean? Like, tatted up do something that'll make you look better. Like, if you lose the hair or something, you don't have to go do these drastic surgeries. I mean, this is crazy, guys. Truly, you don't, man. Go to the gym every day, man. That'll change your mindset on life.
Get the big issues, because especially if you're a guy, this is also a guy problem. Because if you are a girl, it doesn't really matter how you look. Because there's so many guys like me, or in a similar situation. There's so many of us, unexplainable amount. I've written and talked with so many guys in the same situation as me, where they have either a few flaws or many in their face. They don't look that terrible, but like it's severe enough that this issue comes up. So if you're a girl, you can find these guys. There's no problem, and you don't even have to look good. I've written with.
Well, that's not true, guys, because you won't get a high level. You won't get a high status man. Like, you won't. You might get a guy that's like this guy. I don't know if he's homeless or doesn't have a job or whatever. Not improving his life. You'll get a low status guy, but you won't get a high status guy if you're a girl. Absolutely not, guys. No guys want to, sleep with big, massive women. That's just. I know. Sorry, it's unfortunate that that's like that, but that's just true, guys. You might find one or two guys, but really, that's not for a relationship. Like, they won't want that in a relationship, guys. Don't shoot the messenger though, but that's just how it is, man. So no, dude, if you're a girl, it's even worse, I'd say. So I don't really agree with that. If you're a girl and you're not good looking, it's actually probably even worse, guys. Honestly.
So many handicapped girls.
For them, dude. Why does this guy keep trying to get with handicapped women? This is crazy.
Girls who have even bigger flaws in their appearance than me, and everything, they have no problem at all. any girl can find any guy anytime they want. No issues whatsoever. This
They
is
can
a
find a guy to sleep with maybe, but they won't ever find a relationship like that because it's it's gonna be something that they don't want, guys. You know, you gotta love yourself. You gotta improve yourself to then improve other people, right?
guy problem because there is less supply of guys than girls. Because girls are the one that choose the guys, not the other way around.
That's
unless
facts.
you're really attractive. Now I mean in general. So this is a guy problem. And if you're a guy, if you don't look good, get surgery.
No, completely don't listen to this guy. 100%, guys. He's got 20 million views. I might not even get 100 views in this video. Hit the gym, guys. Shave your head. You know, start to work out your neck. Your face will get bigger and broader. Go get a tan. This guy's paler than the flippin'. He looks like Snow White in the Seven Dwarfs. You know, go get an actual tan, guys. That will make you look better as well. Like, there's loads of things you can do that just naturally make you look better.
Only way. Get surgery.
Come on. Surgery.
If you have the possibility, lose some weight
Finally.
or get muscles.
Finally.
That's about it. It's the only thing. And I don't say that to be rude. I just say that's my conclusion because this is something I've been suffering with for about 11 years, I think. If not more. 11 years I've been suffering with this. I've never in my entire life gotten a single compliment that's been real. Everyone has always just used me. I've heard so many times you're funny, you're doing this and that, that's nice. Like, personality is one thing. When it comes to love, at least for me, in the place I live, only matters how you look. So get surgery if you can. I'm repeating myself because I'm running out of things to say. And this is probably the only... I'm not overweight. I don't know. Hope it goes
So
better
he's drinking.
for you. I hope you can sort of relate to me. And that you're in a similar situation. And I'm gonna take another drink.
I don't like this, guys, because I coach people all the time, you know, that drink and do drugs and stuff. And I go to the gym with them and I help get them off drugs and I help make them feel better. At least calling them, like I've called like a few people like that. You know, I've helped coach people like this before. And, you know, you don't need to be like this, guys, honestly.
So, because that's the only thing. And also, no, I'm not overweight to such a extent.
He's fine, but he's skeletal. You have to get some weight on. You know, you can put some muscle on, bro. It just looks like you've never touched a weight in your life, bro. Come on, we need to get jacked here. Shredded.
I'm pretty thin, so like, don't get the feeling like, oh, you just need to lose some weight. No, I don't. Trust.
Yeah, that's fine, guys. All right, so we've got through that video. Hope you guys got some advice from this, man. Like, I definitely wouldn't agree with any of the stuff that he's saying. Abba and Peach react to that. A lot of people actually react to that, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys all think. Amazing video, man. I love you guys all. Don't listen to his advice, guys. Get jacked. You know what I mean? Try and objectively look better, up your status as a guy by getting a good job, working hard, stuff like that, guys. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I love you guys all. He got married as well, guys, like I said in the beginning. So, you know what I mean? He was wrong about his advice, guys. He can't get married. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.